Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of June 2022. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Scorpio. Interesting. The overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Cups, really desiring and hoping for a brand new beginning in love here. Starting off the reading, you get the Ace of Wands crossed by the Ace of Swords. Lots of aces to bring this on, this reading. So there's definitely a brand new energy at the beginning of June at least, or at least feeling. Stepping into a place of, I want to create something new here. I feel the need for something new because it's coming from you in the way of putting it out there. In your focus, the Six of Wands, feeling good about it. In the recent past, experiencing love here, a lot of love. In your strength, the Six of Swords, quite interesting because this is what you feel, this is what you're doing about it. So even though you may feel the need to, ooh, I want to go out there and put this energy out there, I don't think that you are. Because in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Swords. That's a very logical kind of, like if it doesn't make sense, it's not going to happen. Pretty clear cut. In the supportive energies here, the Justice card, trying to find that balance in between what you feel so intensely and then what's really happening out there in the world and how to mix those up to fall into a place of balance. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, you're feeling abandoned, possibly. In your hopes and fears, the Devil, trying to deal with something, possibly karmic. In the immediate, no, not the immediate, the potential outcome, the Hierophant. There's definitely a pretty important connection that pops up in here, in this whole ordeal. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Ace of Cups. The Two of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords. You're very clear about what it is that you feel that you want. And you want love. So there's no confusion there. I feel like there was in the past, like, what the hell do I want? What the hell do I need? Not anymore. And I feel like you're willing to go out there and get it for yourself. There's a whole lot of healing behind these energies. So that's why I said that in the past, maybe you were confused, not really sure, you've gained big time clarity here. Let's do the Ace of Wands, over what you want at least. For the Ace of Wands, you get the King of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Now that's a tricky energy right there, because as determined as you are and as courageous as you are to follow through, with what you feel there, you're kind of bumping into this big ass wall that says separation or abandonment or this is done or whatever you want to put on that wall, so it's like, do you take that wall into consideration? Do you break that wall? Try to break it? What do you do with that wall? Because I feel like you're not really even acknowledging it, seeing it, because there is a sense of deception that's tied up to that wall. Because you're growing so much in intensity and in clarity and in I really want this, that it feels like you're not taking into consideration anything else. Like, for example, maybe the situation is done. Are you willing to respect that energy or not? Or try to break it? because you're so pumped up in these energies, you know? It's one of those things where, well, but I love you. Well, but I don't, you know, kind of a thing. So where do you stop with this? Eventually, I feel like you do, because it's growing. It's a growing kind of an energy, and it's good energy, but it's so freaking intense that I feel like you forget about everything else, you know? Let's see the Six of Wands. The Devil, the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords. This is your devil right here. Accepting that if you carry certain emotions and perceptions about something, about this connection, for example, if you see it as, oh my God, this is the deepest kind of everything I've ever wanted, and how willing are you to accept that maybe they don't feel the same way? Maybe they don't think the same way about this. Maybe they have feelings, but not the feelings that you have. How willing are you to accept that it's not based on how you feel, the reality of things, that it may be a little bit different? That's your devil right there. You know, because at some point it's going to become intrusive, obsessive, and it's not good for you to begin with, let alone for any kind of connection you have with someone. Like, are you willing to listen where they're at in regards to this, which might be different than where you're at, or not? Let's see the Six of Swords in your strength. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups. That's beautiful energy right there. So I don't know if in the past it was actually like this. It's hard to tell right now because I see where you're at in regards to this. And I don't see where they're at. I just see you falling into a place of more practicality over it. Which is telling me that here you might have been pumped up in your perception. So you're showing me a sense of happiness, like true happiness, like nobody ever experienced this kind of happiness. And again, maybe your perception, maybe it was that, maybe that was the reality. I don't know. But I gotta just put it out there in the way that you're showing it to me, basically, which is a whole lot of happiness. And I see you kind of slowly but surely moving away from it, through whatever it is you're experiencing. Even though you want it, you still want it because you're showing it to me here. But possibly stepping into a place of more practicality is showing me actually the reality of things, which there could be a separation here, especially with the Five of Pentacles in the hidden energy. So let's do the Queen of Swords in the immediate future. Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Moon. All right, so you do want stability. You do want stability. You do have stability. There's at least one place in your life where there is stability. And I feel like you know that, but you don't know that. You know that, but you don't necessarily take it as that. I don't know, maybe you have a good supportive family, or at least a member from that family of yours, or maybe a friendship that something carries stability here. And you're aware of it-ish. You may not want that stability, you want another stability. But there's something about this energy that it's popping up in here. Because I kind of see you tuned into this one that shows up. Maybe you're learning from it. I don't know. Let's see the Justice card. But it's definitely coming in more as an inspiration for you, more as a, that's what I want, you know? Justice card in the supportive energies, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups. You've been working on a whole lot of things that you've been so resistant to. Like, I'm not even gonna look there. There's nothing to heal. I'm good. My life, the way it was, okay, not the greatest, but good enough. You've healed a lot, and you've stepped into your power a lot. Now, of course, you're going to get carried away in energies of love and all of that. It happens to the best of us, even when we do heal. You know, it's beautiful experiencing that heart opening like that and carrying us on cloud 9. Even if the reality of things is not necessarily that, it's beautiful to dream about love. Why the hell not? So I see you going up there and then kind of grounding yourself into, again, into your heart. You're still open, but you're kind of stepping into a more practical place, into a more, okay, let's get back to planet Earth, you know? Let's deal with what's going on in there. This cloud is nice and all, but let's deal with what's going on in there. For the 5 of Pentacles, you get the Hangman, the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Again, this energy that's shown up in your focus here. This energy of, I don't know if it's done. It's shown up here as being done. It's shown up as being this situation in a lot of stagnation, in a lot of up in the air kind of an energy. And then you keep pushing. You keep pushing towards that wall to break it or to whatever. You know? Not physically, energetically, you are. Where you may be like, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, you are. Your energy is. It's definitely a soul connection. It's definitely something that feels quite good to you, quite powerful. The Devil in your hopes and fears. 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Death card. And you keep on saying to yourself over and over and over again, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I'm done today, I'm done tomorrow, I'm done next week, I'm done next year. For some reason, you keep on coming back to this. And I feel like you keep on coming back to this to actually break that freaking wall and to see why that could be a problem. You know? Because it does look like it's something you may have to deal with. How do you respect boundaries? How do you take into consideration when someone says, maybe I don't feel the same way, or maybe, you know, or I love you, and you take it as, oh, they love me as much as I love them then. Or they're seeing this in the exact same way I do. Not necessarily. Kind of going back to that. It's like almost forcing them to feel what you feel, to see things as you see them. Not a good idea, Scorpio. And I feel like you've been doing that without knowing that you're actually doing it in that way. The Hierophant for the potential outcome. The Chariot, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups. Look, it's going to come to you. This whole deep connection that you're seeking, that it may not be from here. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Who knows? But I feel like it's going to come to you because you're heading in its direction. The more you heal, the more you stay open, the more you take care of things as they show up, which this one is a big one for you at this point, I feel like. You're actually building up towards something very deep, very meaningful, very for you, you know? So as you're heading towards it, it's heading towards you. That's beautiful. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Temperance card, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords. Okay. So I see you open towards this transformative passage that you're going through. For the most part, you're open. Other times I see you stepping into your mind and making a mess out of things like, what do I do? I'm stuck. I don't know what to, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. Allow yourself to do that because it's kind of normal. It's part of the process, you know. I do see you blocking yourself in terms of that openness towards learning something out of this is being blocked the minute you step up here and you start consuming yourself from here. Okay. Allow yourself to do that, but then kind of grab yourself out of there because, you know it's not helping. If anything, quite the opposite. Let's close it off with the Untethered Soul final Oracle card. How do you free yourself? In the deepest sense, you free yourself by finding yourself. That's quite interesting. So, and I feel fitting to you. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.